a journal of 2 visits made to some nations of Indians on the west side of the river, Ohio, by the Reverend David Jones. February 6th, 1773, continued. Government. They are strangers to civil power and authority. They look on it that God made them free, that one man has no natural right to rule over another. In this point they agree with our greatest politicians, who affirm that a ruler's authority extends no further than the pleasure of the people, and when any exceeds that power given, it may be justly asked, by what authority doest thou these things, and who gave thee that authority, whether in church or state? 'Tis marvellous indeed when we consider human depravity, how divine providence has preserved this lawless people in being. But all things are possible with him, whose dominion is over the most powerful animals and savage men. 'Tis more than probable that God has some glorious events in view. Every town has its headmen, some of which are by us called kings, but by what I can learn, this appellation is by the Indians given to none, only as they learned it from us. The chief use of these headmen is to give counsel, especially in time of war. They are used also as most proper to speak with us on any occasion, especially if it be important. They have no laws among them to redress the oppressed, though they seem to have as much need as any people, for they are given much to stealing, both from white people as well as among themselves. Their custom among themselves is, if anyone steals, the sufferer steals as much from the felon as he judges satisfaction. And it is more than probable that the second thief has the best of the bargain, for Indians are not easily satisfied. In case any person kills another, there is little said and nothing done. But if the deceased has a friend, the murderer commonly falls a victim to his displeasure in some drunken frolic, and it is likely intoxicates himself for that purpose, for Indians have not much resolution without a dram. Mrs. Henry told that during her captivity it was not uncommon for women to hang or drown their children when they did not like them, and never concern themselves so much as to bury them. Nor were they guilty of this cruelty secretly, for nothing would be said on the occasion more than if a puppy had been drowned. But since they became more acquainted with white people, their conduct in this is amended. Yet they are not all without affection.